Hi, take a seat. So, I see you've done and got you a fish enemy. So that means one of three things. You're either listening whilst being hunted, listening after a lucky escape, or listening from beyond the grave. Or maybe you're just curious. You've heard stories. Well, good, because I'm here to burst that fairy liquid bubble from all the squeaky clean soap Pisces has been washed with and let you know the real. Being hunted, luckily escaped, or deceased. Now, hey, it happens, right? I mean, Pisces are the most sensitive sign of all. Where the Pisces marks you as an enemy, the issue is, this marking and the results more time doesn't happen out in the open. So let's look at the ways of how this could have come about. Let me just say, I'm not victim shaming or blaming or taking accountability away from the Pisces, but you gotta be careful with these fish because again, they're sensitive. We're a weird bunch, to the point where Pisces is not just sensitive to their subconscious, but they're sensitive to yours too. But to get straight to the point, it's their feelings. You are now an enemy or was an enemy because you done enough to penetrate their scales and affect their feelings. You may have heard Pisces being described as crybabies and things of that nature, but that's like the lower end of the scale. That's like when the fish is growing, immature, very emotional. Beyond this, you get the sharks, all the way up or down to Leviathan, sirens, all that mythological shit. If you're looking at a massive scale that ranges from heavenly right down to demonic, Pisces people can slide up and down it when matured, just to shed some light. But it's about their feelings deep in their soul is what kicks it off. A Pisces sensitivity goes way beyond their personal feelings. It's being sensitive to everything, as in automatically picking up on everything, detecting everything, hearing what's being said, but also hearing what's being left out. It's much, much deeper than just having hurt feelings. When you just focus on the crying side of the Pisces, if it's shown, that's not even half the picture, because not only could those tears be the result of pain received, they can also be crying after they have done something they vow to never tell a soul, or before they are about to do something that is going to put them in prison. Pisces isn't just about whining like Val Venus. Pisces is about pictures, the big picture, and what you see is also not what you get with Pisces. So it's typically hard to understand the method to a Pisces madness unless they explain the picture they are looking at. And even then, they can lie unless you see it too. So scenario time, let's say this Pisces is your friend, but they do things that irritate you. So in turn, you start making jokes relating to it in a roundabout way. The Pisces will pick up that you're hiding your irritation in your jokes. Like, they will pick up your true feelings behind the jokes, but they may not show you that they are aware of this. What's even worse, you yourself may not be aware that your Pisces friend irritates you that bad on a subconscious level. So you could just be making jokes on a conscious level, not deep in why you are making the jokes. While the Pisces understands your jokes are really coming from your soul on a subconscious level, which could be accompanied by negative feelings. Does this make sense? So you've exposed yourself without knowing it, and now that Pisces will not look at you as a true friend because you're throwing shade instead of maybe having a convo about how you really feel. So you'll be seen as an enemy, because that's not what real friends do. Whether you're aware of your true feelings or not, you're still attacking the Pisces in the name of a harmless joke. Although Pisces are sensitive, they are very easy to speak to. Even when you're critiquing them, Pisces will hear you out even if it hurts them. Even if it hurts them. Because they will know in your soul you don't mean to hurt them. It's a hard concept to wrap your head around, but this is why Pisces isn't understood. Because they see what is really behind the scenes, and being in connection with the psyche means their feelings is rarely wrong. The only problem is if a Pisces doubts themselves. Pisces loves to dream, but they also want to know the truth. They want to know the reality of things because it's in the dream where they can process and deal with anything. Literally anything. So here's where I'll say, being around a Pisces, you absolutely need to be self-aware. Because the Pisces is. And they're aware of your feelings too. The least you can do is be aware of your actions and thoughts. It's a bonus if you're aware of others' feelings too. But if you at least know how to check yourself and know where you're wrong or have gone too far, then it's enough. That way, you are in control if you make enemies or not. If you lack self-awareness and you're around a Pisces, it's almost inevitable that you're going to offend them and be unaware. Because a Pisces has a very strong poker face when matured. They know how to put their true feelings aside and appear unfazed. I cannot stress this enough. Obviously, there's levels to all this. Pisces are great at not even entertaining people and just ghosting, and will leave you to it. Pisces knows when it's a you problem and will leave you to it. But if what you do or are doing affects their soul, then you will be marked for termination. Now, hold up. This termination is not always fatal. That's in extreme cases, but this little cycle you've got going will be deleted by the fingertips of that Pisces. They will make a clean cut after obliterating it. But if it's a deep cycle you're entangled in with a Pisces enemy, then yes, at the very least, they will attempt it. The Pisces enemy always brings life and death situations. What I want to draw your attention to here is time. Time is very important when dealing with a Pisces enemy, as it's not something Pisces goes by, but something you definitely should be going by when dealing with one. You see in that example I just gave of your Pisces friend knowing your intentions before you, what does that mean? That means the Pisces is steps ahead of you. They are operating in a time ahead of the current. You are here and they are up there. You won't be aware you're at war whilst the Pisces has TNT all over your HQ with their finger slowly pressing down on the detonation button. And this is why I say Pisces don't have enemies. They have targets. Because all this can happen way before you're even aware it's a thing. There's nothing untimely when a Pisces times it. You're getting hit from the future. If you are the enemy of a Pisces, by the time you realize it, it will be too late. That's the usual scenario. You will not detect it. You will not be getting warning signs. You will not get foretelling dreams. You will not sense it at all. All you can do is react after getting startled if you get the chance. But here's something that's kind of sad. Because Pisces operates out of the soul, enemies of Pisces will have to come from either people who were initially close or people who are an enemy to someone they love. As in, it has to be deep. If it's a Pisces that's just on a psychotic warpath, everyone will just be seen as targets. Nothing personal, just fishness. That's another scenario, another side of the fish, the nihilistic one. But to be an enemy, basically a Pisces has to know you, or know someone that knows you, which will make sense why later on. It's usually from deep connections, but it also can be from familiarity too, like you work together every day. There has to be some sort of closeness. So time is key. If you are self-aware, you may clock onto something you have done that has or may have hurt a Pisces feelings. If you care and didn't mean it, the quicker you nip it in the bud, the better for all. I think it's even worse when you hurt people's feelings and didn't even mean to, or even notice you did. It's not only dangerous for you, as you're unaware, but it's also alarming to not know the negative effect you have on others, especially if it's something you constantly do. The more self-aware you are, the less time the Pisces has to start plotting. The reason why it seems like Pisces doesn't plot, because like I said, by the time you know what's up, it's sudden, so it can appear like it came out of nowhere, like it's just happened in the moment, when really, this has been a long time coming. This is who the Pisces enemy is. You are operating on little time with someone who is not operating on Earth's timing at all. So by the time you see the window of opportunity to escape, it's so tiny, you can't even fit your big toe through it. The other dangers is, Pisces initially subconsciously plots from they clock on to you. So by the time they are consciously plotting, it's too late for the Pisces themselves to even turn back. It's embedded now. That story's already written in the psyche. The Pisces is just gonna play it out. Pisces gives people the benefit of the doubt, even more if they're close people. The amount of hidden chances they will have given you, you won't believe. So it will never be like, this one incident happened and now you're an enemy. unless it's serious stuff. But you're close to the person, right? So it'll normally be things the Pisces can brush off. But by the time you're an official enemy, you've had so many chances, so much time to not be repeating what you do. So by the time the magical clown pops out on you like Jack in the Box, your time's up. Cause Jacks are aggressive hunters and they're gonna jump out of that box with a weapon and run you down like Chucky. Pisces are not people who are going to address you and ask if you meant something they know in their soul that you meant. They are not going to put themselves in a position where you can double up on what you said or done and basically tell the Pisces, yeah, I said what I said. Why are you taking it serious for? It was a joke. But you do that though. It's the truth. Like, a Pisces isn't going to do all that. And this is why when shit hits the fan like a performer in a skirt performing with a bad stomach on stage, Pisces are seen as non-confrontational and sneaky. It's like, if you felt that way, why didn't you say something then? Which translates to, why are you moving undetected? Make yourself visible so I can see you. If a Pisces knows you didn't mean it, that's when they will address it just to let you know, hey, I know you didn't mean it, but you did hurt my feelings. So you can hug it out and make up. Pisces people aren't grudge holders, they're more violation revisitors. They'll put it to the side, they don't hold it. But when it's time, they will look at that energy for what it is, then use it to become marksmen or markswomen if necessary. In regards to time, if you know a Pisces is onto you, this means that you have knowingly done something to that Pisces and haven't made amends, or left it too late to make amends. Cause unless dark-sided or just troublemakers or bloody Delphine Lalaurie who was caught massacring slaves, Pisces don't be bothering nobody. They have too much awareness to be accidentally offending anybody. So you leaving the issue to time, knowing you offended the Pisces, you made a shitty use of time and choices, and now the Pisces is on you. Saturn controls time and put restrictions up, but you still need to realize you are in control of your time and what you do with it, unless Saturn puts you on timeout for whatever reason. This is why Pisces is free. There's no wrong place, wrong time stuff going on with the Pisces enemy. With Pisces, it's any place, any time. Due to Jupiter, there's no restrictions with Pisces, just expansions. So leaving a situation to time is dangerous because unless the Pisces has launched an attack, you won't know if they have ghosted you or have disappeared to get you later. So you can be left in suspense for the rest of your life. This is the only time you'll get a heads up. When you know what you've done for the Pisces to see you as an enemy. And if you aren't plotting to further get down the fish, that Pisces enemy and time is against you. The fish isn't invincible, but let me tell you, you will need physical and spiritual assistance if you declare war with a Pisces and want to take them down. One of the darkest forms of a matured Pisces is equivalent to the Grim Reaper, as in they just show up and it's your time to go. There's no fighting, there's no pleading, there's no choice. It's just your time to go with them off to the shadow realm. It's where you know you have very little time, so are rushing like you woke up late, but still groggy from the night before because you got drunk. So now you also need a big jug of water to rehydrate, but have no energy to move, but you're still trying to rush like you woke up late, but you're still groggy from the night before because you got drunk. So now you also need a big jug of water to rehydrate, but have no energy to move. Like one big panicky repetitive dream where you just know your time's up, but you're fighting it. That's the effects of dealing with the Pisces enemy. It's like you were drunk yesterday and can't remember what you said or did, but in that last processing your brain does where it replays all your memories after you got that devastating blow, where you get that kiss on your cheek as you go to sleep. That's when you will remember, when it's too late, where time feels like it's slowed right down, frozen for a second. It's not actually frozen, that's just you stepping into the world of Pisces, the 12th house. There is no time there. Even with the Lord of Time Saturn loving the 12th, time doesn't rule Pisces, but it rules everyone else because we've got numerous lessons to learn here. So you can't be having no infinite experience living up to 5,000 years and shit. Pisces has already learnt them lessons of the other signs. They're just wrapping it all into one, then killing it before they go back to source. There's no death, it's the afterlife. That's what is infinite. Many beyond the grave has had that same experience dealing with the fish. They was on a time limit and didn't know. Didn't even clock the clock was ticking. They didn't hear it. Meanwhile, the Pisces had their bags packed for a never-ending trip. I wish this holiday will never end. Oh, you'll want that trip the fish takes you on to end. Do you know what it feels like to have no sense of time? Where you're just existing, not living. Where you're in limbo. Welcome to Pisces world. That's the enemy you will have on your tail. Time only flies for the unaware. The aware don't even believe in time, but will work with it whilst here. Any weather, any day, any time zone. The Pisces enemy will bring that cyclone to your nice home. We can talk about the ocean all day. We can talk about the Pisces and its rulers all day. But unless you can swim, you need to be careful kicking your feet around the fishes. Because it's not just fishes you should worry about. Things from below pulls you into the ocean where Pisces is from. The same things that Pisces comfortably swims above. Time is very important with the Pisces enemy. Always check yourself when around one. You don't have to walk on eggshells. Pisces can take a genuine joke. They'll be making many jokes themselves. Pisces are literally jokers. But if there's some malice in your jokes, make sure you're at least aware of what you're doing before saying that to a Pisces, because mentally and spiritually, they record everything. And the timestamp and date doesn't even need to be turned on either. From it's out there, it's out there. The time doesn't matter to the Pisces, but it should to you. If you're one of the lucky ones who managed to squeeze yourself through that tiny window when the Pisces revealed themselves as an enemy and they launched an attack and you got away, count your blessings. But I'm telling you, that Pisces is going to now be even more hidden than they were before and have even more of a desire to get you. So be prepared. You need all the help you can get when a Pisces is your enemy. Police forces was established to stop people like Pisces going out and using anything they see moving as target practice. Green with envy. Do you know what colour represents Pisces? Seafoam green. I like green. If I was to personally give Pisces a colour, it will be a mix of blue and a pinky purple, like a universal space in the ocean theme. But seafoam is perfect though, as it's the colour of when the tip of the sea's waves is on the beach, where it looks like friendly, inviting water. Here, come take a swim. But on the dark side of this, do you know where else has similar shades of green? Prisons, hospitals, and mental institutions. Here's some extracts on why. When colour is used properly in prisons and jails, it can lessen overall tension and make a facility a better place in which to live and work. Green is considered to be a match for blue in being a cool colour. Green makes time appear to be shorter, rooms larger, and weights or objects lighter. Green brings serenity and freshness. It transports the mind to nature. It's considered the most relaxing colour for the human nervous system and is fundamental for the biophilic design of hospitals. And one last one. The use of green is a very deliberate move to counteract the effect on the eye of prolonged staring at the deep red of open wounds. As green is the complementary colour to red, it can neutralise the after image produced by surgeons concentrating. Guess which sign also rules those areas? Yes, the fish one. Astrologers will have you believe Pisces are the prisoners and the patients in these places when really Pisces are the ones caring for or damaging people in them. John Wayne Gacy was dressing up as a clown entertaining kids in hospitals. Charles Cullen was a nurse in a hospital. Now, as you know, these places are not nice places to be. You're separated from society, something physically or mentally is wrong for you to be in there, or, of course, you've just broken the law to end up in there. What you need to remember is, Pisces is used to environments like this, in terms of isolation, being in solitude. But when Pisces comes out to play, aka when they found an enemy, not a friend, an enemy, Pisces is going to use everything from these places and what they've learned about you. You become a vessel. You become a guinea pig. where the ending scenario is you one-to-one stuck in a jail cell with the Pisces, which if you survive, then you're on an operation table in a hospital, and if they can save you, your final step is you in a mental institution due to the long-lasting psychological effects. Pisces is about the psyche. Pisces don't just want to physically harm anybody. They want to totally crush their enemy's mind. If you could see the aura of the Pisces when in hunting mode or healing mode, it'll be a glowing green, as they are bringing the frustration of a prisoner, the precision of a surgeon, and the absolute psycho mentality of a psychiatric patient. If it's to heal, they're giving you the wisdom of a reformed prisoner, the best care of the most educated doctor, and the mental strength of a mental patient who no longer needs medication after coming back from the pits of hell. Both these types of Pisces will be glowing green. Again, Pisces are the wardens and nurses in these places. If you are the reason your Pisces enemy becomes a prisoner or a patient in these places, held against their will, forced to isolate, forced to recover, forced to be separated from society, basically become a Saturn-like figure to Pisces, restricting them, where they have to be watching the clock, I can promise you, I can guarantee you, when the Pisces gets released or discharged and is free to be free again, they will be coming for you and you will meet the Grim Reaper. And they will be coming for you in a more elusive way than ever before to avoid getting caught again unless they don't care. But they are coming either way because you'll be seen as in debt to them. Not even for time loss or money loss, no, not that kind of green. When you are a target of a Pisces, the Pisces becomes green with envy. And this green with envy isn't jealousy with Pisces, it's deeper than that. What that Pisces enemy really wants is your soul. They want your soul. They want to take your soul. They want to consume you. Pisces on the light side is the most loving, most compassionate, empathetic being you can ever meet. And as cliche as that sounds, it's actually true. But when that hourglass gets tipped upside down, it's the complete opposite. They are going to become so obsessed with you because they are dying to merge with you. But there can only be one with Pisces, not two. You're worried about someone jealous of your materials. How about someone jealous of your body because it contains your soul? If you believe in evolution, the fish is the beginning and the ocean covers 70% of the world. If for some reason that 70% started rising and the ocean began to cover existing lands, who will be the last ones here eating? Humans? No, unless they build some indestructible ship or can travel to another planet. Who else? Elephants? Hippos? No. Birds? They'll have to land eventually and there'll be no land. So the only one that will be left is the fishes. The fish will consume all of them, while the bigger fishes eat the smaller fishes, making the smaller ones a part of their being. A Pisces that sees you as an enemy has this same outlook and belief that they are the bigger fish and you are food. If a Pisces believes they can eat you, they can stomach you, then that is exactly what is going to happen. They are going to eat you. I'm talking metaphorically here. But how do you deal with someone that works in the shadows so you're unaware, has an appetite for humans and fishes, and has a 99% hit rate on the intended target? You can't. The key is avoidance. As mentioned in the previous section, you avoid Pisces becoming an enemy. I cannot stress to you how mental a Pisces can really get, the energy they can channel, allowing their vessel to be filled with so much dark energy, so much dark matter. The ability to mentally separate from reality and disregard any sort of law or fair on this earth with the intention to bigger fish you. Fuck what you've heard about Pisces and what you think you know. When you have a Pisces enemy, you are playing with the devil, a shape-shifting demon. And when Pisces is in this mode, all you have to do is look in their eyes and you'll swear to God, you've just seen the devil. You hear how I speak about a dark-sided Capricorn in my videos, but please understand, Pisces is that and more. Severely materialistic, putting money on heads, using people, successfully using all their resources. The difference with Pisces and Capricorn is, you won't know the Pisces is doing this. The Pisces enemy is the hidden enemy of the zodiac, the real ghost. On Earth, the colour green will always be significant to Pisces, as mentioned. But don't think that has nothing to do with Taurus. It's Taurian energy that Pisces finds comfort in on Earth as a standard. Smoking that marijuana that God put here for you and me. But a dark-sided Taurus, from a psychological point of view, from how they will look at people and what this enables them to coldly and sensibly act out, where they can look at people as disposable, worthless, where medically this will look like a sociopath. The Pisces enemy can and will channel this energy too, easier than you may realize. Pisces has all the signs, all the energies, all within its sign. Do not let this go over your head what this actually means and how a Pisces enemy can use it on you. You know the effects of the colour green on walls, but Pisces is a painter. They can paint any picture and bring it to life. They can ghostwrite your fate. Art definitely imitates life if a Pisces enemy is drawing it. Picture yourself in a room with no windows or doors, just a white light bulb, and the colours of the walls randomly change. For 2 whole days it's bright red. For the 2 following weeks it's all black. For 30 minutes it's hospital green. 30 more minutes hospital blue, then black again. If a Pisces catches you and decides to not eat you straight away, this is how it will feel whilst knowing you are going to be eaten at the end of it. Time? What time? You won't know how long this will last. You won't know if it's night or day. You won't even be able to tell your right hand from your left. Your mind will be so far gone. Then you know what the Pisces could decide to do. Let you go. A door appears out of nowhere and opens. Bright sunny day, you're free to go. Go back and mix into society. You try and go and live a normal life again with a soulless body. Who's the empty vessel now? Ended up a walking zombie, no soul, just lifeless. The Pisces enemy gets green with envy. The Pisces enemy is Shang Tsung in the real, soul collector. The Pisces could have everything you have, but the only thing that will be missing is your soul. Pisces will take it and use it. You can be spiritually and physically milk cartoned. Missing. It's not crime scene, do not cross with the Pisces enemy. It's do not cross because there's gonna be a crime scene. You don't want this shark on your arse trying to swim away because you're gonna get got. Pisces has been on people's arses for a very long time now. The creator of Levi jeans is a Pisces. And like the jeans, Pisces don't care whose arse it is. They'll be on that even if you don't buy it. Try it on with a Pisces and they're not coming off spiritually until one of you gets thrown out of that store, aka life. This green with envy is deeper than feelings. Pisces green with envy looks like what Judas did to Jesus, whether he was jealous or not. Throw you to the wolves for money or just a soul satisfaction. There's no hate. Oh, the Pisces enemy don't hate you. They love you. They really love you. They love you so much, they just want to squeeze you so tight and never let go. They love you so much, they just want to be so intertwined with you forever. No separation, no distance, so much love that if they could physically step into you and hug your soul with theirs, they would. If they could step into you and wear you like a onesie, they would. Physically they can't, but spiritually they can. Oh, you haven't been loved by a Pisces before. That shit makes heroin look like soda in comparison. A little craving. Pisces love is the most addictive and dangerous drug known to humankind. Oh, this shit is strong. Friends and enemies get this love the same way. The problem is, if you don't want to be loved, and you certainly don't want your enemy to be obsessed with you, do you? No, that's hate, right? Wait, isn't hate when you feel strongly towards someone? No, that's love. Wait, what's the difference? Love, hate, it's all the same shit. Very thin line separates it, but the Pisces enemy don't want to be separated from you. Didn't you know we're all one? You are them, they are you. Pisces loves everybody, and Pisces loves everybody. Pisces don't hate, they love and annihilate. Pisces will make love to an enemy if it means they can extract their soul from them. The Pisces enemy will keep their enemies close. Why chase the food when you can have it in front of you marinating? If the Pisces doesn't act on you fast, then it's a long day, a long life, because you will never know when they are going to get you and how they are going to get you. When you learn that people like Reinhard Heydrich comes from the sign of Pisces and what he was a main architect of, which didn't just include consuming one soul. We're talking massacre levels. Then you'll know the type of enemy you can have in a Pisces. We're talking Joseph Mengele. We're talking Dorothea Binns. You don't have a clue what evil is until the fish channels it. That TV's getting switched off. This green with envy cannot be defeated alone. Is that me? Now I'm not gonna drop all the details of how to defeat a Pisces and stuff like that, being one. I mean, I'll warn you and make you aware, plus there's no one way to do it. Prevention is better than cure, as they say. No fish is gonna tell you how to catch a fish. And to be honest with you, from self-awareness alone, a Pisces wouldn't even want a Pisces enemy. So that should tell you all you need to know. Going back on the colour themes, the most reflective colour of all is white. It reflects all light. The universe is actually white due to having all the colours within. It's a conglomeration. It's the creator's creation. We're just a part of the creator's painting. What we perceive as colours are actually just different wavelengths of visible light. Black is just the light we cannot see. But it's a big white canvas, a painter's dream. And what sign is mainly known as the artist of the zodiac? But it is the same sign that is hardly seen. Pisces is the sign of everything, life, the universe. From the symbol of the fishes to the planetary rulers, it literally symbolizes everything, the whole zodiac. So what you will find with your typical Pisces is, they are mirrors, reflecting just like the color white. Just like the universe, Pisces is in constant motion, traveling, dreaming, reflecting. How Pisces reflects others happens the same way as breathing. They breathe you in, then breathe you out. From they take you in, which means getting to know you and your energy, Pisces are now able to reflect you and project you. This is the Pisces download. So going all the way back to the first section where I said, for you to be an enemy of a Pisces, they have to know you. Do you now realize the dangers in all this when a Pisces is your enemy? They not only know you, but can use you to take you down. Everything's reversed with Pisces. So if you see a Pisces dressed in all white like Haji Mastan, oh, there's no wedding taking place or anything heavenly going on. Nah, that is your funeral in disguise. You think Pisces is green, but that's just for hair on Earth. That's the fixed Earth sign Taurian connection Pisces has. But you can't see green in the universe. There's no green stars. The Earth actually looks like a blue and white planet than a blue and bright green one from space. Green isn't seen the same way Pisces ruler Neptune can't even be seen from the naked eye. This is Pisces. They are unseen. Pisces is really white and black. And neither of those are actually colours. They just operate like colours. It's deceptions. They're energies. One's a mixture and the other's absence. White is to reflect and orchestrate, and black is to absorb like the Grim Reaper. Pisces are both. Black and white energy like yin and yang. How can you defeat something that is behind a mirror what is showing you yourself? You don't even know who or what you're fighting, and what you're fighting has all the abilities you do. It knows how you think. It knows your weaknesses, your strengths. It's a machine that was playing trial chess matches with you before you was playing too. And now that you are playing, it already knows your first move. Before you can say how did you know that, it's already checkmate. Game over. It's all black and white like chess. You yourself cannot beat the Pisces enemy. For you to have a chance, you will need assistance. You don't be naive. From your co-worker Pisces to the Pisces in the farm across the way, to the Pisces in the gang you have beef with, do not be naive. These fishes go for the jugular. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. You can still get packed on sight. You can be out fishing, and you may see this little squidgy thing sticking out the sea, coming towards you. Then think that stick in your hand can pierce it and stop it in its tracks. Maybe this is a big one. I can get rewarded for catching it. You throw the stick with force, hoping to penetrate it, and watch as the stick bounces off this squidgy thing. Then it rises. Oh my god, is what you will say to yourself. As you see the motherfucking cracking, waves are crashing, you're getting thrown around in your boat, drenched in sea salt. You will be there for the taking. You ain't going nowhere. You can't hit the mirror. Every move you make, if it don't dodge it, it's gonna counter-attack it instantly. But if you've pre-warned another about this mirror that is after you, if you're aware, from the police to some blood or crip cousins you may have. They may be able to smash it for you during the fight you're clearly losing. You will need not only physical help from an ally, several allies, all the allies you can gather, but you will also need the gods on your side too to take down this reflective monster. This green-eyed monster that wants nothing but your soul. It don't even know what a chain or car is. It don't want that. All it knows is soul. Unfortunately, the odds will always be against you because you more than likely didn't even know this monster existed. And it's even worse if that Pisces enemy has a wolf pack behind them, has a pack of sharks around them. The levels will rise to even scarier heights. Are you afraid of heights? You better not be, because from the Pisces is born, it's like standing on an edge, looking down and seeing nothing, looking into the abyss knowing it has to jump. After eliminating fear and taking that leap of faith, they realize they don't fall, they float. And it's not actually dark, it's colourful. Every colour's in there. That's what you are dealing with. Someone who treats the darkness like it's light. Someone who sees in the dark, so sees what you can't. You alone in that boat is the normal scenario with the Pisces enemy, and the outcome is normally fish belly. And sometimes it's the only way. Because even if you escape, you won't be able to ever look in a mirror again. And it's not because you're scared of your reflection beating the fuck out of you again. It's because if you do look, you know you won't even see yourself. Everything behind and around you is showing except you. The destination from there is graveyard or padded walls. The Pisces enemy is not remorseful. Why would they be? They're not hitting you. They're not even touching you. If a random sailor happened to pass by and witness it, all they'll see is this person in a boat beating the fuck out of themselves, taunting themselves, stuck on a Pisces web in darkness while the spider just waits and waits. Have you seen how a starfish eats? That's how a Pisces eats. Pisces has lots of patience for their patience. A Pisces can generate so much hate in you that you'll want to do them like James Donnelly. It's the only way to defeat one. You can't do it alone. 999, 911, that will be your dialing tone if that Pisces enemy gives you that opportunity to get to the phone. So that's my two main words of advice. Either avoid it in the first place or bring back up if you want the smoke. But let them people around you know they must be prepared for the afterlife dealing with the Pisces enemy. Bonus points if you've got some Pisces around you that genuinely loves you, because they will risk it all for you. So prepare to see fishes eat fishes and just hope the fish you brought along and care about isn't the one getting eaten. An enemy of a friend is my enemy too. Pisces don't fear humans, they fear other Pisces and the unknown of the ocean. The Pisces enemy already knows you, and if there's one thing a Pisces enemy can show you, your greatest enemy is you. You are your greatest enemy. Because again, it will more than likely be your fault if you get a Pisces enemy in the first place. Especially if they start out as your friend. It will usually come from lack of self-awareness or care. This sounds like the Pisces victim mentality, doesn't it? Well, good. Does this all sound delusional? Well, good. If it needs to sound like that so you get it in your head, because Pisces are crazy. Crazy. Better safe than sorry unless you stay with that Tommy. But your standard Pisces does not bother anybody. They are literally there for you when needed. Pisces will die for their own. So it's you who is your biggest enemy. Pisces will just use you to show you this. But the story doesn't end good. A Pisces enemy will also teach you they love you. Remember? But if they're your enemy, they're the bigger fish. And when you're tired and out of breath, can't fight no more, all your energy's been zapped by this reflective robot version of you, who seems to have all the stamina in the world, and a strange rainbow unicorn design printed on the left breastplate, the Pisces spider is going to reveal themselves then stare you deeply in your eyes to see you're so scared, just before opening their mouth so wide that you have no choice but to walk in. No struggle, no command, no resistance. It's where you surrender and accept the afterlife. A Pisces enemy can make you have the Pisces experience. The only difference is, you won't be able to swim in the universal ocean, and your tour guide is your enemy. A Pisces wouldn't even wish that on their worst enemies, and you know why? Because they'd rather cast it. Now shut your ass up, put your seatbelts back on, and make sure that I was clear. We'll be arriving at our destination shortly.